Hi, how's it going? Are you an aspiring teacher who wanted to work in the United States? Then this video is for you. Today's content is entitled, Are you qualified to teach in the United States? Before applying, you need to ask that question because it would be a waste of time. With different types of visas for teacher come different qualification. At least 3 visas we will tackle here: J1, H1B, and R1, and their qualifications. To begin with is J1 visa. It's a visitor visa with which you visit United States at the same time earning in that place. Basically, it's not a working visa, but you go there to learn from the culture. The same time, United States learn from you, but you are earning. So what are the qualifications? First is you must teach in primary or secondary school. That means you are an elementary teacher or high school teacher or senior high school teacher. Also, kindergarten is included here. So it's a K to 12, okay? In your country or the country that you are a resident. Second is you must be currently teaching in your home country. That's important. Currently teaching in your country, or if not, A, you must have a master's degree or doctorate degree, and B, you must have a full-time teaching experience within the past 8 years. Full-time means 8 hours in a day and 40 hours in a week. Okay, so it's either, if you're not currently teaching, you must have a 2-year teaching experience and you have a master's degree. Okay, next is you must have a degree equivalent to US bachelor's degree. That means your transcript of records is evaluated to US equivalent. We call it FCE. I have another video for that. The most common is West and Spantran. You will spend the least is 10,000, 500,000. Okay, that's the cheapest. Okay, so have a degree equivalent to US bachelor's degree in education. Okay, education like BSED, BEd, or any education related, or if not, your subject should be connected to the needed subject. Fourth, you must have a minimum of 2 years teaching experience. So if you ask me, can I apply without an experience? No. In J1, you need to have a teaching experience. Fifth, basic. You must possess sufficient proficiency in the English language. You are teaching American citizens and English native speakers. Thus, you need to practice this, okay? If not perfect, but at least you are effective in your teaching. So that's the qualification for J1. Next, let's have H1B. H1B is a working visa, okay? This is a dual intent where you can be an American citizen later, so much better compared to J1. But what are the qualifications? Basic, you need to hold a bachelor's degree or higher. That's a very easy task. Second, the same thing, you must have a degree equivalent to a US bachelor's degree in either education or the academic subject field in which they intend to teach. I have explained this in J1. Third, the teacher or professor possesses any required licenses or permissions to work within that educational sector. Before you are filed with an H1B, you must have either a license or permission to work. Most of the public schools require a license first before they will process your H1B. Some private school may allow you to have a temporary license or even teaching certificate. So it depends actually on the school. So that's the case. You may either have a license, a temporary license, or a teaching certificate in the United States. All right. Fourth, you must possess sufficient proficiency. The same with J1. Next is R1 visa. R1 visa is a dual intent as well, working visa, but in a religious sector. So you can have R1 visa only to Christian schools. Either it's a Catholic or a Christian school, like born again. Okay, you can have this kind of visa. First qualification, you must be a member of the same religious denomination as the religious organization you plan to work for in the United States. For example, you're applying in a Reformed school, then you must be Reformed at least 2 years, or a member of a Reformed church for 2 years. If you are an evangelical, you need to be an evangelical in your place. You need to certify that. Second, you must be coming to work as a minister or in a religious vocation or occupation. So a teacher, a born-again teacher, or a religious teacher, like me, I'm a teacher. At the same time, I am a born-again. Thus, I am qualified in this visa. And then be employed by a non-profit religious organization, that is a Christian school or a religious school. So this is very basic, but this is only specific to a religious school. Okay, so it's not applicable to public school. It's applicable to private school only. And at least work part-time, an average of at least 20 hours per week. And be full-time, but at least 20 hours per week. So the question is, are you qualified? Check those visas. Then, the next thing you need to know is what are the requirements. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you can contact me in William Luceta Ranas Jr. Facebook, and you can comment down below if you have questions, suggestions, so on and so forth. Thank you, and God bless you. Have a nice day.